Hello there. Welcome to Shay's house. I'm so glad y'all come to see me. Come on inside. Let's see what I'm up to today. Come on in. Hello friends. Today is Friday. It's late in the evening after 4. Elizabeth just left for work. So I'm able to sit here and do my vlog. Albert and Benny's outside working, or at least Albert is. I got my sling back on. I woke up with my arm hurting again this morning. Now yesterday morning, you know, is when I first made my shirt into a sling. And I used it on the sling all that morning. And I rested it, and I didn't use my right arm. I used my left for everything I was doing. It helped because by the time we had to get ready for our company to come, it wasn't hurting me anymore. So I got dressed. You know, I took my sling off and I got dressed and our company came. And it was the Courtneys from Tennessee, the church we went to there, and I'm hot. So they're a family of 4. It's Sister Becky Courtney is her name, and Sister, the husband's name is Trevor. The daughter's name, which she's a teenager, I'm not sure how old. I'm gonna say 15, 16, maybe even 17, I'm not quite sure. I think her name is Elizabeth. I'm not sure. And then they have a younger boy, but he's probably, I'm gonna say he's 11, 12, maybe even 13. I don't know what his name either is. I can't remember. But anyway, they came, you know, and they come in and we showed them around the house and inside and outside, and we sat and talked for a little bit, and then we left and we took them down to Lake Pontchartrain and showed them the water. She took pictures and she even made a video on her phone. And they were joking, but they kept saying, "Yep, I'm ready to move here. Y'all talked us into it." Because they loved the water and all that. She one time even said, "I want a house right here," down there at Lake Pontchartrain. So anyway, we got through that. Then we took them down Main Street where all the big trees are that's full of moss. Showed them that, and at the end of that road is a little lake, part of the lake thing there, and got out and looked at that. And then we got back in, and we left there and went to Dollar General because Elizabeth had to go to work and she wanted them to come by and see her. So she was actually on her break, back in the break room. So we took them in and they got to see Elizabeth, talked to her for a little bit. And then we left and went into Slidell. By that time it was dark. And we went to the New Orleans Hamburgers and Seafood Company restaurant. I think it's weird to call a restaurant company, but whatever. So they enjoyed it, and I got me some fried oysters, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was good. So we sat and ate and talked, and then we got through eating, got up and went outside, and we stood outside for the longest because they was closing by then. Stood outside for the longest and talked, and then finally, you know, because they had to leave and head on towards home, but they were saying they'd probably stop in Hattiesburg and get a room before they went on any further. And then we left, which Albert had to go get gas, and then we went home, came home. But we enjoyed their little visit. That was a nice surprise. I like surprise visits like that from our friends and stuff, and even family, and so that was good. And I didn't get to get them on camera or anything, but I did tell her about my YouTube channel, and told her what I did, told her the name of it, and told her to check it out. and to let me know if she does check it out, if she subscribes and watches my videos, to comment and let me know it's them and stuff like that. She said her daughter actually has a YouTube account, so that would be cool for them to subscribe to my channel. So I hope they do. All I've done is eat breakfast, and I've already ate lunch too now. Just checked my email and watched my videos. But like I said, my arm didn't hurt me, you know, all while we had the company. And we went out, you know, and showed them around, went out to eat. I was able to use my hand to eat with. And it didn't hurt me. Okay, so this morning I wake up and it's hurting again, so I put the sling back on. And I've had my husband to try to tighten it up a little bit. He put a Band-Aid. I always, when I try to go to say rubber band, I end up at first saying Band-Aid. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, a rubber band he put on it to hold it tighter, and has tried to get my hand up more instead of it hanging down. I was gonna see if I could show y'all. Let me see, let me put this here. I don't know how good this is going to do. Let me see. No, you still can't see. Can you see my hand? So it's kind of pointing upwards, see? So maybe that's better. And I'll be glad. I would like to know what this is that's hurting. I mean, when it first started, it was just my elbow area. And then it started moving up into my shoulder and up into my hand. And my hand aches and hurts now. And I would really like to know what is making it hurt. Does tennis elbow make it go to the shoulder and the hand? Or would it be something, because I didn't hurt my arm, no kind of way. It just up and started hurting. So is it some type of arthritis? That's what I would like to know. And as far as, you know, I've had a couple of comments on it, and one lady was saying that Tylenol don't do as good as ibuprofen, that I should take ibuprofen. But what I call it Tylenol, but it's not Tylenol really. The name on the bottle just simply says pain reliever. It's the cheaper version, 89 cents at Walmart. And because it's cheaper, that's what my husband wants to get. He's all about, you know, saving every little bitty last penny. You know, I guess even if it means getting a lesser medicine that's not really going to help his wife. He still don't need to spend that money. That's another story, don't get off on that. But anyway, so, so that's what I take, the pain reliever. And I say Tylenol. I mean, it may be the off brand of Tylenol, I don't really know. All I know is it says pain reliever, it's the cheaper version, and I just call it Tylenol. So anyway, because of my arm hurting, I can't really do a whole lot. So I'm not, you know, feeling like doing any crafting or anything like that right now. Basically just sitting around and watching my videos, checking my email. It does kind of get boring after a while when I can't do anything else, you know. But anyway, hopefully this will hurry up and get better and go away. Leave me alone so I can do something, you know. That's what I want. So, like I said, I don't know. I probably won't be doing anything today, craft-wise. I don't know what else I would be able to show y'all or talk about, you know, in the vlog. So this may very well be it. Oh, speaking of, look what I have. I have my peach mango flavors back. I don't know how long for, but you know, Walmart's been out of them for a while, and every time that my husband would go to Walmart to pick anything up, he would always go back to the flavors and check them to see if they'd come in. Well, they never did. So he started getting me the big gallons of water, and then the box of the big pack that you fix like in a pitcher, and I would have to put 2 of those packs in the big gallon of water. And that was just peach. So I like that, it's okay, but it's still not my peach mango. So the other day, he went to Walmart, and I was totally shocked. I mean, I'd gotten to where it had been so long that I was just, you know, about gave up and figured, well, they're not going to have them anymore. He brought in some bags, and I just started unpacking the bags and putting the stuff up. Got to one bag and opened it up, and boy, it was full of boxes of peach mango. I screamed. I said, wow, oh my God, look at this. I got my peach mango back. So he had gotten me 6 little boxes of the peach mango. So I got a peach mango back. And it is evermore good too. Alright, let's see. I talked to a couple of old friends this morning from Mississippi through texting. I hadn't spoke to them in a while. Told them I'd like to see them again. Asked them if they, one of them don't drive far distance very much, so I asked her if she thought she could drive and make a trip up here, but to see me. And they know I don't have a car, but she it's probably an excuse. She didn't just say that she thought she could drive it. She just said that, see, her daughter has a car, and she said her daughter's car wouldn't make it. She says her husband is using her car right now to go to work because his truck broke down. So she kind of don't have a car either. She has to use her daughter's. And she said it wouldn't make it. But anyway, the other one works, and she's just gotten home from a long trip, and they have to, you know, really save up the money before they can go anywhere and do anything. So she said she didn't know when she would be able to come. But I would like to see him. There's another friend I can get in touch with too. I don't know if she would try to drive over here by herself either. I need to ask her. I don't know, I guess getting all this company all of a sudden is making me want to have more company. I know that in, nobody's planned to come in June as of right now. But in July, Katie and Marcus is coming for 4th of July for a couple of days. And then again, they're coming in August for her birthday, August the 16th. And I think they're going to stay a whole week that time. So that covers July and August. I need somebody for June. Anybody want to come see me? Just come on. Bring an air mattress and some covers and pillows, and we don't have an extra room. You can sprawl out here in my living room floor. Of course, we could kick Elizabeth out of her room and let her sleep on her air mattress, and y'all could have her bed. If there's any kids, they would need an air mattress. But Well, like I said, I kind of don't know what else to say or to talk about. So I guess this will probably be it. Oh no! I forgot, I totally forgot. I got some Happy Meal in the mail today. It's from my oldest sister, Charlotte. I've not opened it yet because I intended to do it on camera, and here I am. I totally forgot that. So that's what I'll do. I'll meet y'all in my craft room to open Happy Meal. Yay! That's what we will do. Alright guys, so until then, meet you in my craft room. Toodaloo! Okay guys, here we are in my craft room. And here's the package. Let me open my water and take a sip. Here is the package. And we're gonna see. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. I'm just gonna kind of let it fall out. She was gonna do me a state pocket letter. So that's what this is. It's a state pocket letter. And she's got a pink ribbon here tied on it in a knot. And, ooh, look. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can slide this off. It looks like the pink ribbon has a heart on it, and it looks like it has the word love on it. I don't know. Ooh, it's stretchy kind of too. I don't know what else. I think it's just love heart, love heart, love heart. Yeah. Can y'all see that? Ain't that cute? Okay. Now. Okay, Wyoming's 2 prairie dogs. 2 prairie dogs? Is that all they got? Is just 2 prairie dogs? And I love prairie dogs. I think they're so cute. And it says, she's wrote on the side over here, we have these running in our backyard. Oh, okay. Wow. So this is, I'm going to see if I can hold it up one-handed and show y'all. Let me come down. So there's the top of it. And she's did it in the puzzle style. And it says Wyoming's 2 prairie dogs. And then it's just a bunch of reading on it. And then there's the pictures at the bottom of the prairie dogs. And y'all see on the side how she wrote. That's where she wrote, we have these running in our backyard. So I'm going to read about some prairie dogs. And then in the back, this is what the back looks like. See if I can show you. It's hard one-handed like this, but this is what she's got in the pockets. Goodies for me. Okay, now let me look at them. Okay, so in one of them, there's a little baggie with some different colored little bitty rubber bands. In another one, there's a butterfly. I don't know if that is a sticker. I'm going to try to see if I can get that out of there. It's on a plastic piece, so I'm thinking sticker. But the thing actually feels rubbery. Let's see. I thought maybe a little crocheted thing, but no, it feels rubbery, and I think it's a sticker. I'm not really sure. But there's that. And Charlotte, I am going to pay you back with both pocket letters. I'm going to make you a regular pocket letter and then a state pocket letter too. Okay, in the next one she's got 2 little bitty clothespins. In this one she's got some orange, passion, fruit, and jasmine green tea. So, do I fix that as hot tea or iced tea, Charlotte? Let me know. Or, you know, it might be that I can fix it for either one, whichever way I would want it. So let me know about that. Her letter's in the middle. And then this right here says True Lemon. So what is that? Is that another tea, or is that something you open and put in a tea? And do you put it in hot tea or cold tea? Let me know, because I ain't never seen any of these or had any or used any, so let me know about that, Charlotte. Okay. Stick that back down in there. Okay, and then in this one, she's got a little baggie with some little bitty golden glittery crown stickers that I think is kind of like little foam stickers. And then a smiley face pin that looks like the flag. And then a little bag of beads. So that is very cute, and I cannot wait. If this wasn't so much to read, I would try to read it to y'all on camera, but I'm slow and it would take me a long time to read about the prairie dogs on camera, and this is already, you know, gonna be almost 20 minutes or more. So I guess I don't need to try to do that. I like it, Charlotte. Thank you. And like I said, I am going to make yours. I'm just slow and behind. I got several people I got to make. So, I'll get it eventually. Just be patient with me. Alright, guys. I hope y'all liked my Wyoming State pocket letter. And my goodies in it. And the prairie dogs. And I will go for today. And sorry that this vlog and my other vlogs lately ain't been exciting since my babies left. I'm still working on getting their videos up. I'm on Monday now. That's the last day they was here. They left early Tuesday morning. That'll be at the end of all of Mondays, you know. But I'm still working on trying to get those videos up of my babies when they was here. And then if my arm would quit hurting me, maybe I could get back into doing some more stuff that I could show y'all. Alright, until tomorrow. I'm done, I'm gone. Toodaloo.